let's work another couple problems. If you think that you know how to do these, work ahead. Just pause and work and see if you get my answer. Okay, so on this one, I only have one number given, so I'm going to go ahead and start with it in this first spot. Then I'm going to follow my usual pattern. Whatever is up here, I put down here. And then I need to decide what I'll go to next, what unit I'll go to next. So I'm going to look back at my conversion factors that I have available. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for tablespoons. I have tablespoons. So if I look at all of these, the only place I see tablespoons is right here. And that will get me to cups. Of course, I want to go to pints. But if I go to cups, then I can use the one below to get to pints. Okay, so I'm going to go back. And I said I had one that goes to cups. And it's 16 tablespoons in 1 cup. And this is exact by definition. So now, right now my tablespoons will cancel. I'm going to put cups down here on the next step. And I'm going to pints. Like I said, I'm going to use that other conversion factor now. 2 cups and 1 pint. My cups will cancel. And I'll be left with pints. This is what my calculator gives me. This is a good one to put in your calculator and make sure that you are getting my answer. If you get this number, you have a calculator entry issue. The problem is, or what causes a problem, is you know that you're going to multiply along the top and then divide by things on the bottom. You can always skip ones because they don't change anything. So 46 divided by 16, and then you need to make sure that you're dividing by this 2. In other words, on my calculator, I enter 46 divide 16 divide 2. On some calculators, it doesn't work that way. It kind of depends. So try both ways or however, and make sure you can get my answer, and then you know how it works for your calculator. On significant figures, these are exact numbers because they're defined that way. This first given number has 2 sig figs, so I'm going to round my answer to 2 sig figs. And of course, put the units, that's part of what you're graded on, like so. Let's try one that has to do with metric. Okay, on this one, I have metric prefixes with a base unit. So the base unit is the second part, the liters, and this is what I mean by the prefixes, the micro and the mega. Let's go look at our conversion factors we have available. And you'll see that there are no liters here. We have megagrams and grams and micrometers, but we can change this base unit. In other words, this gram is a base unit. Instead of using grams, we could make that liters, same here, and the relationship is the same. So let's start our setup. It's important that you use a capital M here because mega is very different than milli. Okay, I want megaliters down here, and I'm going to my base unit first. So this is a good thing to know. When you have prefixes, 2 prefixes, you want to go to the base unit in between. And that's because I don't have a conversion factor from megaliters to microliters. I just have between the prefix and the base. So I'm going to the base unit first. And you need to memorize these conversion factors for the metric prefixes. On tests, I always give the English conversion factors, but anything to do with English I give you. But metric to metric, you need to know. Okay, and that gets rid of our megaliters. Right now our answer would be in liters. On the next step, I'm going to go to microliters. Liters is down here because it's going to cancel. We need it to cancel. I'm going to fill in my numbers. 1 microliter is 10 to the minus 6 liters. Okay, and that's what I get. Notice that the metric to base unit prefixes are exact. So I've got 3 sig figs here. That's why I have 3 there. Some people might like to write this, like to change it over to scientific notation. And so if you wanted to write it like this, that would be fine as well.